Welcome to my second vlog about life on a cruise ship during a coronavirus crisis. All cruising with passengers has been suspended, but we're still very busy doing lots of things during the day, including safety training. Right now we have a safety briefing. I have my life jacket with me and my crew hat, and we're actually being moved from one port to another within Hamburg. I'm not exactly sure why, but we'll find out. The reason for the move to a new position turns out to be simple economics. The berth that we're moving to costs around half as much as Altona Port per day.
The children's playgrounds are all closed. The shopping center starts to close except pharmacies and supermarkets. And also the services in the churches also suspended. Important for our crew which come from the Philippines. Yesterday your president Duterte announced for the entire Luzon area, including Manila, full lockdown. Nobody in this area is allowed to go outside from their houses, and all public transportation systems are suspended.
It's day 4 on board, and for the entertainment team, it's more or less business as usual. We're basically following the program that we would have otherwise followed. There's no reason to change it. During the day, we have training of various types, and in the afternoon and evening, we rehearse and perform our shows. Unfortunately, today, the singers are about to hear some bad news.
It's actually really sad. I can't believe this is happening.
That is a whole new level.
Yeah, she was like literally there, and as you were drinking out of the bottle, like one.
Yes, I can't believe it.
We just found out that a lot of our colleagues who were rehearsing for ships won't get a chance to actually board their ship, but have just had their contract terminated early. It's a pretty unfortunate situation and very sad for very sad for
They said it's written, or it's what they published on in AIDA heute, but on my plan.
So we're still waiting to see what's going to happen with us.
Hello, Mom. Hello, Dad.
Hello.
Hello, world.
So we're not sure what's going to happen with us, but yeah, it's upsetting.
That's one thing we always need to remember, because at these times like this, you're going to need to have people there for you, and you know that we're all going to be there for each other anyway.
Yeah, this coronavirus, wow, no one saw it coming, no one was really prepared for it, and yeah, life as we know it, at least temporarily, has changed significantly.
So, and the last for today, the reminder for each day. We live in an interactive world, you know, with Wi-Fi, internet, posting, social media.
I bet this is about me.
I remember you.
So earlier today I was filming some people waiting in line to get their temperature taken, and because it was next to or outside the medical facility, that's considered a restricted area, so my filming was basically not allowed, and the chief doctor got pretty angry at me.
Pictures, video, especially when you stay in restricted areas, are not allowed to do this, and the next is not allowed to publishing.
I deleted the footage and just basically said, look, I won't do it again.
Please keep this in mind. Have a nice day, and I come when we have new information regarding Shorelift again to you. Captain, over and out.
Really, it was just filming people like in a line. They've got their evil eye on me. But you know, this is Germany, this is a ship, so you got to follow the rules. I should definitely check what the restricted areas are though. Obviously the bridge is off bounds, but it's off bounds anyway. Any area that's restricted to me as an employee is obviously restricted for filming. I imagine in this period the company is looking to cut costs, so their threshold for fireable offences has probably been lowered, so I should probably just not do anything too audacious for the next month or two. I've also had some kind of pretty massive Eastern European looking guys kind of looking a bit annoyed, or one or two have been asking me what I've been doing as I've been, filming around the ship. I probably don't want to get into a fight with Fedor Emelianenko's cousin. I'll probably just tone down the filming a bit and make sure I do it from a distance, only in areas that are, where it's allowed.
Warst du gestern noch im Shop? Vorher kurz, aber ich habe nichts gekauft.
Okay, it's 1:29 and our drill is scheduled for 1:30, so I'm expecting an alarm to go off in about a minute or less. We're probably going outside, so I should probably bring a jumper. Where is my jumper? Obviously it's on the wardrobe. Why would you put a jumper in the wardrobe? This is really weird. Oh, okay. I left it up near the piano. Yep. That's right, I've got time. I can get it. Okay, I can see people outside carrying their life jackets around, so no alarm though. We're supposed to just go there? No, surely they'd let the alarm sound.
Oh, emergency time! Whoa!
Oh man. I mean, this is why it's important to do it, because it really shows you whether you know what to do or not. Here we go.
Attention! First stage response, first stage response, first stage response for exercise for ZOPEP. Deck 4, fire zone 6. I repeat. First stage response, first stage response.
Okay, first aid response, I don't think I need to do anything. Only the people specifically responsible for that type of emergency go there. So in that case, it was a fire alarm. So the fire team will go to that area, contain the fire, put it out hopefully. Then we'll hear an update pretty soon. If you notice a person falling overboard, throw a lifebuoy and inform the bridge. I don't know why that's funny. I wonder if there's a special drill for coronavirus. Probably not. It's just probably just everyone stay in your cabin and breathe recirculated air. What's going on? This card is really handy. Without this, I would have no idea what's going on. This is the first life jacket I've ever seen that actually has me a bit confused. That's actually a pretty weird design. I'm seeing people walking around purposefully with life jackets, and they seem to be going in specific directions, which is making me a bit nervous. I do have a history of not really knowing what's supposed to happen. We don't have to go yet, do we?
No, they will announce the game.
Yeah, like it's only a fire so far.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you actually wear your life jacket when you? So we should put life jackets on.
Yeah. You put the left hand. Right here, like this.
Yeah.
Right like this. Yeah.
Attention! Crew alert, crew alert, crew alert for exercise. All crew proceed to your emergency duty stations. I repeat, crew alert, crew alert, crew alert for exercise. All crew proceed to your emergency duty stations.
Cool. So I have to go to deck 8, zone 3. Okay, that should be okay. I think I know where that is. Okay, Russell to the rescue. Hopefully I'll get to the right place at the right time and won't accidentally kill someone.
Attention!
Yes, we did the drill, everything went fine. Yes, no casualties. Life goes on. Okay, I've got a few hours free, so I'm going to go outside either to the terminal or just outside on deck 6 and use the free Wi-Fi there. So at the moment the ship is actually docked near a terminal. The terminal has free Wi-Fi. There's a like a gangway going from the terminal to the ship. You have to go through security to get onto the gangway and go to the terminal, and then you have to pass through security again on the way back, even though the terminal is self-contained. But you know, that's just typical precautions on board a ship. So we'll go outside and I'll see if I can get some footage without getting in trouble. Okay. The security checkpoint is a filming restricted area, so I was reluctant to bring my camera through. I did, however, manage to record some footage of the gangway leading to the terminal. I didn't realize that I was holding my iPhone at a diagonal angle, but thanks to the wonders of Final Cut Pro, you get an idea of what it's supposed to look like. The internet in the terminal is actually really fast, something like 520 megabytes transfer per second. I'm not a computer expert, but that seems a lot faster than most of the internet that I've encountered in Australia. It's about time I showed you some of the music that I've been involved in. The singers and dancers have learnt 10 shows from memory. I've been involved behind the scenes teaching them their music and more or less acting as an assistant music director. Of these 10 shows, there are a few that I'm actually directly involved with on stage. One of these shows is called Cotton Club and is set in the New York bar from the Prohibition era of the same name. The show actually begins with the singers and dancers warming up on stage and with me providing some atmospheric music. It's designed to set the scene as the audience members come in, since we're trying to simulate a real bar or jazz club type of feel. An essential skill for a pianist in my position is the ability to read from lead sheets. So in this situation, I'm playing a jazz standard from the 1930s, I believe, called It's Only a Paper Moon. The lead sheet gives me only the melody and the chords, so I have to create the entire piano accompaniment myself on the fly. I'm going for a relaxed stride piano kind of feel. As you might be able to hear, I altered the harmony and add things like tritone substitutions and extended harmonies where I think it's appropriate. During the show itself, I play along to a backing track while listening to a click track. My role is really to look convincing on stage and to improvise and add solos where appropriate. As a pianist, I tend to lean towards playing too little rather than playing too much. Here, you can hear me doing a little soloing in the background.
Ladies and gentlemen, die handelnden Person des heutigen Abends. Mr. Hurricane. Ist hier der Boss. Verdammt verführerisch, aber mit äußerster Vorsicht zu genießen. Patsy Krause, Hurricanes aktuelles Freizeitvergnügen mit Ambition.
So far, life on board has been very comfortable and not very difficult at all. We are, however, aware that the pandemic situation is becoming both more severe and more widespread in the real world. Every single one of us in the entertainment team feels very fortunate to still be employed. We know that many of our musician and artist friends back home have lost most of or all of their income for the foreseeable future. We also do feel somewhat disconnected and isolated from what's happening in the real world. Obviously, we have the internet, which keeps us up to date, but we're not really feeling the effects like most of our friends and family back home. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed my second vlog, and stay tuned for the next one.